my gosh, he's just, I guarantee you, yep, mowing through that team with the death machine. Okay, so he goes for the RPG right here. Goes for the flick shot, and then did he just have like a ping spike? I'm so confused. So you definitely cannot deny this dude knows how to snipe. His crosshair alignment is really good. His flicks are good. Overall, he's just, like, without a doubt, a phenomenal sniper. I would say the one biggest issue with trying to compare him to Little B is the competition that he's going up against is he and Flacco is really just the competition that they go up against. And I think a lot of people out there tend to think that, like, legendary players are the best players in Call of Duty Mobile, when in reality, most legendary players are basically just slightly above average players that play the game a lot. So we're going to take a look at some of Little B's plays from over the weekend and kind of compare and contrast both the play style and also what makes their competition different from what Flacco's going up against right here. And this is definitely not to say that if Flacco, like, tried to go up against pro players that he couldn't do this, but also it would require a pretty different play style because, as you can see, he's pushing really aggressively with a sniper, which you just can't do up against pro players because they don't miss their shots and their positioning and movement is so good that they're going to absolutely punish you if you make any mistakes. Honestly, though, I am going to keep watching this because this is so satisfying to watch. I will say his ADS timing is so perfect that it's just really satisfying because literally as soon as he's finished the scope in animation, the majority of the time, except for on that one, the analogy that I can give is when you're talking about who the greatest basketball player is of all time, you don't talk about what they've done. Syriac's 34 rank warrior. This must be an EU rank warrior because I've never gone against this guy before. Pretty nice snipes though. I just have a tough time, and this was part of what I was saying, I have a tough time giving these spots to rank warriors because when you talk about who, like, the greatest basketball players are of all time, you look at what they're able to do up against the best competition. So you look at people that have never won championships, and you never really see those people ending up in the discussion for best basketball player of all time because they weren't able to do what they do at the best of their ability up against the top of the competition. So pretty much everybody would say LeBron James and Michael Jordan top two basketball players of all time because they are two of the most winning players in NBA history and because they were able to carry their team in the process of doing that and winning championships. Next up, we got Gramps, who actually is in the Open Challenger Series, so coming in at number 6. Recently, I think he should, but regardless, Gramps is definitely a really solid sniper. I believe right now he plays for... Let me pause this. Okay, so Gramps is actually currently a sniper for Matrix, which is actually Godsley's former team, so you can see him actually getting the better of Truly. I would say he could be argued to be the best sniper in Call of Duty Mobile. I would definitely say that Little B goes top 2 as well, and I kind of go back and forth between those. But there's definitely some snipers that have been left out of this list that I think should have been on there. I think Cheeto for Infinix is definitely somebody that should be considered for one of the top snipers in Call of Duty Mobile. I'll also say A-Flows is one of the ones that's pretty underrated, and I would consider to be one of the best snipers in Call of Duty Mobile. So they're actually going up against each other in the Open Challenger Series right now. You'll actually see Cheeto turns on Shadow right there. Shadow's one of the top players in the Open Challenger Series, and then slides through and takes out Goku as well. So I would say Cheeto is a phenomenal sniper. A-Flows is also really underrated. He's actually a phone player and is currently, I believe, top 3 on the leaderboards. It's been going back and forth. There's like 10 players that are going all over the place with the top 10 spots on the leaderboard right now, but every single one of those guys are pro players in the Omen Challenger Series, so I think that kind of goes to prove that not only can these guys play at pro level, but they can also dominate in rank, so it shows that they can do it all. And you're actually about to see another really sick snipe out of Cheeto right here. It's a jumping, sliding player inside the top of 10. Just ridiculous movement, ridiculous aim. And then one more player that I've heard a lot of pro players say they consider to be one of the better snipers in the game is Abuse. Now, he hasn't been playing a lot in the Open Challenger Series lately. I think he plays for Seminole, but their roster has been changing a lot recently, so it's still yet to be seen whether or not he'll still maintain that spot. But as far as what pro players would consider to be top snipers, he and Swag are definitely two that have a lot of respect, along with Little B as top snipers in the pro scene. But that's going to be it for the video. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, drop a like down below, and also subscribe to the squad if you guys haven't already. And I'll see you guys next time.